She's pretty phenomenal. If you've not ever heard her speak, you're going to enjoy every moment of this session. She is a chapter director for CCRA. She is the owner of a travel agency. And Anne is also a teacher. She's a professor. I could go on and on and on about the 100 million things that she does. But I tell you what she's going to do today is teach you some things that you probably never considered. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you Miss Ann Smith.
I just wanted to thank you all for being here. My name is Ann Smith. I'm the owner of Travel and Events Extraordinaire. I've been in business for a little over 15 years, and I've been a chapter director for Baltimore for about 6 years. Hey! Where's my Baltimore chapter members at? All right. They come in numbers and they have a lot of vocal voice.
So one of my favorite authors and poets, Maya Angelou, she said, I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel.
How did I just make you feel just now? Woke me up. Woke you up. Energized. What else did I hear? Excited. What else? Party. Brought the party, okay? It wasn't boring. It wasn't somber. I wanted to exactly make you feel what you just told me that you felt. And that's what we want to do for our clients. Remember that, because it's so important.
I'm giving all of this to you because we're going to get into the meat and the potatoes so that you can build a relationship with me and trust that what I'm getting ready to say is coming from the heart and it's something to help you grow your businesses. Because I'm going to do for you what I do for my chapter members. Why are you here? Anybody, give me some answers. Why are you here? Okay.
Bro.
Why do you have your business? To make money. To help people. Why do you travel? Ooh, that was in tandem. Is your passion to travel greater than your passion to sell travel? It is. It is. Whose passion to travel is greater than their passion to sell travel? How many of you love to travel? Okay, great. Now, how many of you love to book travel, and if that's all you had to do for the rest of your life, that's what you would do? Okay, so we got 50-50. How many of you know that this is what we do as a travel professional? How many of you know that when you thought you were coming into this business, that you thought you were just going to book travel, or that you were just going to plan an event? But then you soon realized that this travel word right here in the middle is so far removed from what we actually do. Okay, so if you were here and heard the panelists before, you got to be ready to take those calls at 2 o'clock in the morning when your clients are halfway across the world and they may have coronavirus. Okay? Or unfortunately, what if they are a part of the Australian fires? Okay? Are you prepared to handle that right now in your business capacity? Think about that. So one of my favorite things on here, and I'm going to point to it, is this one, the complaint resolver. How many of you have skills in doing complaints and resolving complaints? How many of you love doing that? Like you wake up and you just can't wait to resolve complaints. Raise your hand. Who wants to resolve complaints? Okay, I got a couple. Do you know that your complaints are the things that help you to grow your business? Yes. It's great to be 100% perfect if you can, but having complaints, making mistakes, that's a key component for actually growing your business. I've grown my business to where I'm at now because of the mistakes that I made previously when I didn't know what I didn't know, and I couldn't tell you what I didn't know, and now I know what I know, and I can tell you what I don't know and tell you what I do know. Don't ask me to repeat that. You know? So I'm sure you can all identify with something on this list, but at the end of the day, we don't just book travel. How many of you are a psychologist? Like literally a psychologist. How many of you have to, therapy therapist, okay? Because we have to hear it all. Every single complaint, every single issue, you know, the reasons why people travel, that's all psychology. Because when you get down to the bottom nitty-gritty of doing the qualifying, that's getting into psychology, right? Okay. Just want to make sure you're tracking with me. Who are you? Do you know who you are? You're an entrepreneur. You're not a hobbyist. How many of you got into this to be a hobbyist? I just think I'll throw a couple trips together. No? How many of you got into this because you knew that you had the ability to be an entrepreneur? Raise your hand. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I wanted to see. You are a salesperson. You are not an order taker. They don't know that. But you need to help them know that you are not an order taker. But you do need to know that when you came into this industry and said that you wanted to book travel, that you said yes to being a salesperson. Because that's what we do. We're sales. We sell. We just happen to sell travel. Okay? We love what we do, but we're salespeople first. So we have to learn some of the techniques to even selling before we can actually sell travel. So sometimes we may be putting the cart before the horse, right? We jump in, whoa, I'm gonna sell travel. Whoa, I'm gonna sell travel. But I don't know how to sell. What do? You learn. There's many things that you can do to learn about the actual business of selling, because at the end of the day, it's the selling that's gonna put the money in your pocket, right? You just happen to sell travel. But if you can't get your client to a yes, it doesn't matter what it is that you're selling. You create dreams. Back to the you don't sell travel. You create dreams. You sell memories. You create memories. Remember that fuzzy feeling? Everybody got up, started dancing. Y'all were doing the snake, you know? Y'all had a memory. And that's what we created here earlier today. You take people's money and you create dreams. You make something out of nothing.